introduce us first.
I'm Dan the Sack, that's Scroobius Pip.
And we're at Bournemouth Freshers' Ball 2010. It's really weird because we played at this venue, like this venue, years and years ago, and it was one of the first big venues or grand venues that we ever played in. And it's weird, kind of, because at that point it was really kind of overwhelming. But now we've played a lot more bigger venues. It's nice to come back and look at it and go, oh, it wasn't that big. So I was stood outside earlier, and there were people in the smoking area, and not one of them asked me to sign their breasts.
I've got to ask you about your names and the types of names, because I know yours is slightly poetic, poetry orientated.
It's from an Edward Lear poem, and I just nicked it. Basically, it's about a creature that doesn't know what it is, and in the end it decides it doesn't have to be anything else. It can just be its own creature, a Scroobius.
But you can do a lot with that name, can't you? I mean, no one quite knows what it is. That's quite a cool mystery about it.
Exactly. I mean, I'd started it when I was doing a lot of street art and starting doing the spoken word and doing some music stuff, things like that. So it was just a kind of it seemed to fit at the time, but it's stuck and it worked.
Where did Dan the Sack come from?
Balls.
Yeah,
I just had big balls as a child. I had a testicular problem.
French big balls.
I had a hydrocele problem, so my hydrocele didn't close. So as a small child, I had giant balls, and
From birth.
From birth, I had just big nuts. For a little kid as well. So my brothers used to call me variations on bags and sacks. So when I started DJing, I'll include it. I'll keep it in there. Yeah, big balls.
Petrifying story, isn't it? I can feel.
I didn't know what to
the fear in the room.
It's not one you can jump in on. Either, is it? Oh yeah, my dad's got a big ball. It doesn't work.
I just feel sorry for the other interviewers that aren't quite
as intimate. Particularly the revealing of from birth. Just imagining it's one leg.
What comes out first?
There's
two
another
balls.
leg.
Do you pull
there's a massive ball. There's
another massive ball.
And there's a child.
All the videos on YouTube. I mean, you got 3 million hits on. Always kill. And that kicks off. I saw that Fatboy Slim played that at the beginning of one of his sets as well.
He might still play it because he
plays it.
He uses the Just a Band bit a cappella.
Definitely last year when I saw it.
Yeah, and
he plays video
of him as well, where he can. So it's really odd, like seeing his face on a screen.
It's nice to have success like that. That's tangible. And you know it's there. You can see it.
Yeah, it's cool.
We were on the Commonwealth Games today. Apparently, got some tweets.
Are you happy with? Because a lot of artists, they always want more, but it's nice to meet artists that are really happy, content with what they're doing, and obviously more is good.
It's all about the variation. I mean, before the next record, we're both looking at doing some little solo projects. And the thing I'm excited about, or one of the things I'm really excited about that, is if I do any shows with it, it'll be in tiny little venues. It'll be like in 100 and 200 caps, and that's exciting. That's wicked. And
it's nice to go back to the small venues.
Yeah, but just have the variation.
It's just two unoriginal ideas that haven't been put together very often, so it becomes.
But then it's also one of the things as well. I think with this record, I don't know. It feels like because we're doing it and we're still doing it, it then becomes even more unoriginal in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we were talking the other day about the Mercuries and things like that, and our first record was close to being in the runnings for a Mercury. But allegedly, on the second record, allegedly,
we're not that bad. Then, we were so close, we were the best.
Apparently it was close, but then the second record, we didn't even particularly consider it because it's the only thing that would have even slightly warranted a nomination would have been that there wasn't anything sounding like that before. Whereas on the second album, there was something sounding quite like it because we made it a couple of years ago. So it's that weird thing of, obviously that's not a bad thing, but the more you progress in your career, it kind of, I don't know.
Record the
album.
And
we could be the in-flight entertainment on a space flight. It'd be heavy.
Each of you, what's your top bit of advice to getting into the music industry? Say students listening to us on YouTube. What's the best bit of advice?
There is no best bit. There is be good at what you do.
That's good.
That's the only bit. Learn to suck a dick. Just learn to be the best at sucking a dick.
We've had big balls and dick in one interview.
Yeah.
Both from Dan.
And feature film.
Both from Dan. All from Dan. Shocking.
Because it went from me. I'm grumpy. This is my role in the band. You're the beardy, clever poet who's probably good in the bedroom. I'm the curmudgeonly Essex boy who's going bald, who says things like, learn to suck a dick, like he's being clever.
I just get out and do it. I don't talk about it.
We are aim at different demographics, don't we?
Yeah.
You just get out there
on
them dicks.
I don't talk about it, I just get out there.
You guys have been great to interview. It's been such a pleasure. I mean, it's been short, but it's
most of it.
YouTube. It's fine.
It's good to have a group of people that actually enjoy what they do and are really cool to interview. So thanks.
Cheers,
Thank you.
Thank you very much.